Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we are going to some exercises about chapter 11, addition of fractions. Exercises page 89. Let us start with exercise number 1. I have to add these two fractions. In the first one, 1 over 5 plus 2 over 5. These two fractions have the same denominator, 5, 5. So I have only to add the numerators. 1 plus 2 equal to 3. 3 over 5. I keep the denominator the same. Here, 2 over 8 plus 3 over 8. Also, these two fractions have the same denominator. So I have only to add the numerators. 2 plus 3 equal to 5 and keep the denominator the same, 5 over 8. 6 over 7 plus 3 over 7. The denominator also is the same. 6 plus 3 equal to 9, 9 over 7. The denominator stays the same. Now, 5 over 10 plus 11 over 10. 5 plus 11 equal to 16 and the denominator stays the same, 16 over 10. 15 over 9 plus 2 over 9. 15 plus 2 equal to 17 and keep the denominator the same, 17 over 9. 10 over 11 plus 7 over 11. 10 plus 7 equal to 17 over 11. Keep the denominator the same. So when the denominator is the same, I keep it the same and I only add the numerator. Now let us start with exercise number 3. 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. Here I have different denominators. I have to reduce to a common denominator. How? Is there any number I multiply it by 3 and gives me 6? Yes. 3 times 2 equal to 6. Now, if I multiply the denominator by 2, I must multiply the numerator also by 2 to obtain an equivalent fraction. So, 1 times 2 over 3 times 2. I obtain 1 over times 2 equal to 2, 3 times 2 equal to 6, plus, keep this fraction the same, plus 1 over 6. So here, 2 over 6 plus 1 over 6, I have same denominator. Now I can add 2 plus 1 equal to 3 and keep the denominator the same, 3 over 6. Let us go to this number. 2 over 4 plus 13 over 2. I have different denominators. So I have to reduce to a common denominator. Is there any number I multiply it by 4 and gives me 2? No. Go to this one. Is there any number I multiply it by 2 and gives me 4? Yes. 2 times 2. Also, when I multiply the denominator by a number, I must multiply the numerator by the same number. So if I multiply here by 2, I must multiply also up by 2. So the new fractions are, I keep this one the same, 2 over 4, and 13 times 2 equal to 26. 2 times 2 equal to 4. Here I have same denominator, which is 4. Now 2 plus 26 equal to 28 divided by 4. Now 11 over 7 plus 3 over 14. Also, I have different denominators and I have to reduce to a common denominator. Is there any number I multiply it by 7 and gives me 14? Yes, 7 times 2. When I multiply down by 2, I have to multiply also up by 2. Now the new fraction is 11 times 2 equal to 22 and 7 times 2 equal to 14. And keep this one the same, 3 over 14. Now 22 over 14 plus 3 over 14, they have the same denominator, so 22 plus 3 equal to 25 over 14. Keep the denominator the same. Now another one, 9 over 7 plus 3 over 6. Is there any number I multiply it by 7 and gives me 6? No. And also there's no number I multiply it by 6 and gives me 7. So here I have to multiply the denominators by each other. Multiply 7 by 6 and 6 by 7. If I multiply by 6 here, I have to multiply also up by 6. If I multiply down by 7, I have also to multiply up by 7. So 9 times 6 equal to 54, 7 times 6 equal to 42, 3 times 7 equal to 21, and 6 times 7 equal to 42. So here I obtain the same denominator. I can add 54 plus 21 equal to 57 over 42. Keep the same denominator. The second one, 5 over 6 plus 6 over 5. There's no number I multiply it by 6 and gives me 5. Also, there's no number I multiply it by 5 and gives me 6. So I multiply the denominators by each other. 6 times 5 and 5 times 6. When I multiply down by 5, I have to multiply up also by 5. When I multiply down by 6, I have also to multiply up by 6 to obtain equivalent fractions. Now, 5 times 5 equal to 25, 6 times 5 equal to 30, 6 times 6 equal to 36, 5 times 6 equal to 30. So the new fractions have the same denominator. I have only to add the numerators. 25 plus 36 equal to 61. The last one, 3 over 6 plus 2 over 9. There's no number I multiply it by 6 and gives me 9. And there's no number I multiply it by 9 and gives me 6. So I have to multiply the denominators by each other. 6 times 9 and 9 times 6. Don't forget to multiply also up by 9 and here to multiply up by 6. The new fractions are 3 times 9 equal to 27, 6 times 9 equal to 54. Now 2 times 6 equal to 12, 9 times 6 equal to 54. The given fractions here are 27 over 54, 12 over 54, same denominator. So I have only to add the numerators. 27 plus 12 equal to 39 over 54, same denominator. Now exercise number 4. 2 plus 61 over 30. When I have a natural number, I have to convert it to a fraction. 2 over 1 plus 61 over 30. Now here I have denominator 1. I can multiply it by 30 to obtain the same denominator. Also I have to multiply up by 30. So the new fractions, 2 times 30 equal to 60, 1 times 30 equal to 30. and keep this one the same, plus 61 over 30. So it's 121 over 30. Now 1 plus 3 over 10. I can convert 1 to any fraction having the same numerator and denominator, because any number divided by itself, it gives me 1. So here I have to convert 1 to obtain same denominator as this fraction. So I can convert it to 10 over 10. It's equivalent to 1. So 10 over 10 plus 3 over 10, it's equal to 13 over 10. Keep the denominator the same. Now 5 plus 1 over 2. 5, I have to convert it to a fraction. 5 over 1, it's equivalent to 5. Plus 1 over 2. Now I can multiply 1 by 2 to obtain same denominator. If I multiply the denominator by 2, I have also to multiply the numerator by 2. So I will obtain 5 times 2 equal to 10. 1 times 2 equal 2. Keep this fraction the same, plus 1 over 2. Now 10 plus 1 equal to 11, and keep the denominator the same, 2. Thank you. Hope you understand everything.